Welcome back to Chaotic Reunion. I'm Javier once again, and we're back in The Witcher Enhanced Edition. In the last episode, we unfortunately lost Leo while confronting the bandits stealing our Witcher's secrets. Things don't go well for us, it seems. I expect a lot more of that. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And in this episode, because of this whole event, Triss is unconscious by the fire. We need a few things from the upstairs area, and we also need to take care of the bandits that are, well, kind of rampaging upstairs. So, why don't we go ahead and do that? This is going to be a very simple task, and it's something you'll take note of because it's one of the first things, quest-wise, that we really have to do. This game's full of quests, not necessarily to the standard of many modern open-world RPGs, which the thing tends to go, which the world is tending to move towards. It's definitely not Skyrim, but it certainly has its section of side quests and such. And to be fair, I don't know all of them. If you want a full, I'll do my best to do what I know, and obviously I have notes of what I wish to cover and all that fun stuff, but I also took into account that I don't want to 100% the game. Why? Because there's something I want to keep hidden from you. There are certain parts of the game that you should experience yourself, and I know doing the main quest is a weird part, but the main quest is only a portion of the game. I'll be doing what I know, obviously, and maybe even be interested in doing things different ways, but for the most part, I kind of want you to experience this game. So, and the saga in and of itself. It'll be a while before I play The Witcher 2, of course, and I'm going to be playing The Witcher 3 on my own time. But when it comes to this game, I'm going to show it off, and I strongly urge people to play it themselves. The first game, again, it's not to everyone's taste, and if there were a demo, I would say try the demo, but use this to decide yourself. Remember, it is rhythm-based combat. See what you like, and if you are interested in playing it, I have no problems with you dropping this Let's Play, and maybe even just skipping the review at the end and such, in favor of playing it yourself, and maybe come back if you want, or don't. I'm more than happy to simply just discuss findings over on Twitter or the comment section below in relevant parts. That's perfectly fine with me. This is free content, and there's no obligation for you to be here. I don't mind if you don't, because it's a game. I'm sharing it. Alright, so I believe we want to come in here. Is this where, no, this is just bottled water. I'm in the wrong place. I'm just gonna explore, you know? This part, I get they point out, Evening Hall and that stuff, but anybody who truly plays RPGs, you don't go all the right ways. This goes to Triss's room. It's labeled, but I know for a fact it doesn't stop you until you go up that way. So, this is still proper. What do we have here? A grindstone. Ooh, increases weapon damage by 20%. We'll definitely keep that in mind. We also have an unknown potion, and the only way to know what it is to drink it. And you know what? I'm feeling adventurous. What's the unknown potion? It was a healing potion. I believe that's, is that White Rafford's decoction? I am unsure. We're just going to take everything right now because I can sell it for a few orans or just have it around. No use right now in judging what we can't and can't have. We'll have to manage our inventory obviously later on when things start getting more crowded with important stuff. Oh, hello. You want to die. At least they're not swarming me like a ton of them at a time. I'm sure they would hear their brethren across the hall, though. I'm sure this place echoes. Those sound could escape from those upper areas. Floating messages. Oh. I actually prefer floating messages because they do kind of hint at whether or not I'm being a little fast, a little slow. But, yeah. I don't even know if I have them on, honestly. I might just be bullshitting myself and saying they're on and just kind of mentally they're there because of some of the games I play. Alright. Here's a cabinet over here. And in here we have some alcohol. I don't think that's alcohol we want. Huh. Okay. Well, we're leaving now. There's a door. Can we close it? Close the door? Close the door? No? Okay. We're not gonna close the door. We're not gonna do it. We're just not. Was I in the library already, or did I skip out on going to the library? Yeah, I went to the library. Okay. Here's the evening hall. I know there was something in here. Probably the calcium equum. In here, we have Swallow, which is a potion. Calcium equum. Perfect. Some alcohol, white honey, The Frightener book. Okay. When it comes to books, picking them up is simply not enough. You must read them. A collection of information on an unusually rare monster known as the Frightener. And now the bestiary is added to the journal. We don't get the book itself here, maybe a snippet sometimes, but most of the times it goes into our journal, if it's like monster stuff. And once you've read a book, you've already read this, we'll keep it to sell. But otherwise, I don't see any reason to keeping that around. Alright, let's go ahead and pop over to this dresser. There's more water. Alt is your best friend in this game. I've mentioned this before, but oh my god, Alt is so important. We want it. We want it so much. Is there anyone in here? Okay, this room's important. Why? Because there's a lot of stuff in here. Not only that, there's like some books you want to read. Oh no, look, another unknown potion. Oh, white gold. Okay, cool. White gold is important. It's not your average potion, even though it says it is. It's more alchemical base used to make the Witcher hallucinogens. That's going to be used for potions and nothing else. You can't drink it even. So, and also what I just picked up is an axe. An axe is a side weapon that you can have on Geralt that if you really want to use it, you can. I personally have never found a use for these items. They actually seem rather useless, and they do not get stored in your inventory, so that's way you can carry things around and sell them if you want, but like, yeah, there's damage there, chance of bleeding plus 40%, which is nice. But but you cannot use your stances with that. You only get one stance. With this one, you get all the stances. So, like, there's a trade-off there that I personally don't feel is useful. As well, I'm much more effective with my swords than anything else. And that's this room. We did get the book. I didn't read it. Monstrum, a portrayal of witchers. Indeed, there is nothing more repulsive than these monsters that defy nature and are known by the name of Witcher. And this whole section over here that you can read for lore and such purposes. I'm not going to read that in-game. I have a way of doing that. At the end of the game, we'll consider doing as an episode itself and just reading and showing off the journal entries. Kind of like what I did a while back with my previous Let's Play of mine. Alright. Let's head... I believe that's everything I need. I have the alcohol. I have calcium equum. I believe we're going to need more stuff. But let's go to the ground floor and talk to Lambert. Down we go. Down all the stairs. Now, that's one thing I'm going to point out. You notice we're doing a lot of running around, same areas. That's going to happen a lot in the game. And I'll cut out a good chunk of them at times. At other times, you know, exploring is key, and we don't want to get rid of all of it. This is going to be one instance where I won't. Just to explain, but, you know, that's a thing. Oh my god, Triss, can we talk to her? No, she's dying. Alright, Lambert.
What do you need?
Done.
Done. I have the ingredients, and it's safe upstairs.
Good. You'll need 2 more things to make the potion. The claw of a mighty beast, and some celandine. Vesemir will tell you where to find them. Let me teach you the formula.
Alright, so we now know the formula, and we now know about celandine. Celandine's an herb, and again, this is something you want to work down the intelligence tree for later. Let's talk to Vesemir first.
Oh, that was a tough fight.
I found a few intruders upstairs, but...
I understand they won't be a problem. Lambert, however, let the Frightener get to him. Nothing serious. Good you went after Triss and handled that mage.
She was able to salvage some equipment, but it looks like the main device has vanished.
Our beautiful sorceress was right, I know. You did well, Wolf. Take this armor and sword. I've been keeping them for you.
Lambert gave me the formula.
I take it you already have white gull and calcium equum.
I do. What next?
You'll need celandine. Take what I have. Plus the claw of a monster like the Frightener. To skin a creature, take a sharp knife and cut along the torso. You'll find the Frightener's carcass in the upper courtyard. Once you've extracted the claw, rest by the fire while making the potion.
Alright, so now you can see we are geared over our clothing. We now have some protection, as well as, in case you haven't noticed, we now have a Witcher's Steel Sword, damage based on combat style. This is very nice. We now have a weapon that's going to actually do some damage, which is always nice. And we have a leather jacket, which reduces damage received by 5%. Not that great, but as you can tell, this is an RPG, and we'll be getting more powerful as the game goes on. It's just common sense in an RPG. If you haven't played an RPG before, well, this is going to be your first trick through one, and I'm excited to be your guide there. Alright. So we need to go outside, and we need to find the Frightener's corpse. And I thought this would take less time to load. Oh, there it is. It's saving. Saving! Yay! That's one thing I'm actually going to do throughout the project, is saving is going to be very important for me to do in case I die and have to reset, because it does not save unless you're going through some things like that occasionally. So, it's just going to be one thing I'm going to talk about as we go forward. Alright, so we have remains. Skinning is not as important, is not as a thing as he said. That was not as complicated as he stated. All we have to do is literally click on it and it works. You will have to learn about all the different monsters in order to be able to skin them. That's just as important, which is why they gave you the book upstairs. Most people take it. If you don't, I imagine this is going to be the one instance where they're going to let you skin it anyway. But in case of monsters in the future, if we want to skin them, we're going to need to know about them, which means books, books, and more books. It's important. Anyway, back to the idea of saving. I'm going to be saving a lot later on when things are dangerous, just for progress' sake. Don't worry, this game is one that I'm just going to keep a lot of save files in case of problems. It won't intrude on anything. Anyway, we have what we need. What we need to do is rest by the fireplace, and then all we can do while we're resting is we can go up to the vial for alchemy, and now we're in the alchemy section. So when it comes to alchemy, you can see that we can go ahead and click the potion for Triss, and everything that we need is put in here. Be very careful when doing this. This is actually very helpful when you're making a lot of different potions, but it can sometimes just pick your rarest ingredients that you don't want to put in there. The different alchemical ingredients have just different... They have the different signs. For example, if we go to Celandine, it has Rebis and Negredo. Or yeah, I guess I'm just going to go Negredo. And the Frightener's Claw is a special substance, meaning it's very important, and it's a rare monster ingredient. The Calcium Equum has Vitrol and Rubedo, which is something that's just more alchemical ingredients, and that's how you're going to be making alchemy. It doesn't we don't necessarily need Celandine, but it has two of the ingredients that we're going to... It has, let's see, what the potion, the White Gull potion... I guess it's a special potion prepared for Triss, so it's not going to tell us. It's very important, but later on for alchemy, in case you have the different things, it's going to tell you what you're going to need, and that's... So I guess for this one we need the special substance, Vitrol, and Rebis, which the Rebis is here, and the Vitrol comes from the Calcium Equum. I know that's not the best way I could probably explain it, and it was a bit clunky, but yeah. Anyway, we're going to mix the potion, and it increases our rest time for doing that, which is just going to happen. Have I leveled at all? No, I have not. Sadness. Oh well. Let's rest an hour. Alright, the potion has been made, and someone stole Triss.
Yes?
Oh.
We'll speak later.
Triss is gone. I forgot that happened. We're gonna have to go upstairs, because if we remember, there's a room called Triss's room upstairs, and that's where we're gonna go, because it's important. Very important that we go up there to give her the potion, of course. Of course. Did I skip the door? Hang on. What? Hang on, did I skip the door? No. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I did. Pfft. I'm a little turned around. Can you tell? Alright, we need to go in. Garrett, open the door. Thank you. See, this is going to happen a lot. I may have beaten this game 3 different times. And one of those times has been very thorough. But it's still, you're easily turned around, and it just happens. I'm not very great with directions, and that's one of my weaknesses, but it's also a strength in my opinion, because I really like getting lost and finding little secrets along the way. I can't say that, with my sense of direction, I can't say that I wouldn't have found some secrets, but, you know, I'm just glad I found some secrets because of this. Anyway, we're gonna go upstairs. Enough of me talking. Let's let Geralt hand the potion to Dresser. Dresser! What's in the dresser? It's some medium strength alcohol. And a wardrobe. Always loot first. More alcohol. Why are there alcohol in these things? Seriously. Triss, what the hell? Whatever. Let's hand her the potion. Alright. So when people need something, you don't just hand it to them automatically. You're actually going to have to know what you need to give them. We go, I have something for you, and we just double click on the potion for Triss.
Thank you, Geralt.
I hope this potion helps.
That was terrible. I dreamt Lambert was with me. He was staring at me, saying things like, "Don't go dying on me, Marigold," calling me big-headed. I'm so glad to see you. What?
I'm glad you're feeling better.
I know we should set out, but I have a feeling we won't be back. Perhaps ever. Won't you stay just a bit longer? With me?
I suppose we have some time.
I'm so happy you're back. When I saw you, all the feelings I tried to deny returned, stronger than ever.
Triss, I'm not ready to talk about the past.
Of course. I shouldn't pressure you. I just feel so... The powers. I'm behaving like a teenager. Let's focus on the present. I guess I disappointed you all. Forgive me.
Nothing to forgive. What I felt when I learned you were alive, hard to compare to anything.
Oh.
Except maybe what I feel as I look at you.
I missed you so. Let's see if the best bed in Kaer Morhen can hold us. Geralt, a pleasure, as always.
As always?
You don't remember anything?
Unfortunately.
Well, you have something to look forward to then. No matter. Tell me, how did the battle end?
They broke into the lab, killed Leo, stole our mutagens, and escaped.
Poor Vesemir. Another protege dead prematurely.
We delayed the funeral until you awoke.
Thank you. As for the mutagens, their loss could prove catastrophic. Let's not lose any more time. Unless there's something you'd like to ask me?
Know anything more about the sorcerer who ransacked the lab?
He's very powerful. He completely controlled the energy he drew from the circle. We may soon be facing another Vilgefortz.
Who?
No matter. I have something I'd like to teach you.
Okay, this is one problem I have with this game, and it's a pretty big problem in my opinion. Sometimes randomly having conversations with people, you want to ask them all the things, but then as you talk to them, they kind of stop talking to you and walk away. Makes it very difficult to have a conversation. Stop interrupting me.
Geralt, can we go?
Can you restore my memory?
I'd have to examine you. There's a good chance your memory will return on its own.
How much chance?
That's difficult to say. It might help if I knew what caused you to lose your memory.
Well, no time for that now.
Geralt, can we go?
The theft. What are its possible consequences?
Most sorcerers and rulers would sell their greedy, power-hungry souls to get the mutagens. Only a master of the arcane arts can use that knowledge. Not many of those left.
What about wealthy merchants, dukes, kings?
Perhaps. Anything's possible. But speculating wastes time. We just don't have enough information.
True.
Geralt, can we go?
We shouldn't keep Vesemir waiting.
Come on then.
We don't know where the bandits came from or who's behind them. We'll draw attention if we venture out as a group. By splitting up, we can also cover more territory.
I'll go west. I know a few people there, and I prefer the coastal
Then
climate.
I'll head east, to Kedwin, unless someone objects.
That's fine. Which way should I go?
South, to Temeria. King Foltest owes you a debt of gratitude. Some time ago, you removed a curse from his daughter. You might happen on the bandits' trail there. And you, Triss?
I'll try to use my influence to find the bandits. If I learn anything, I'll contact Geralt. I'll gather what information I can and find you in Vizima.
Triss.
Don't, Geralt. I detest goodbyes. I'm liable to cry, and there's nothing more pathetic than a sorceress in tears. Don't get killed, Geralt. I don't think I could deal with that again. I'll see you soon.
See you, Triss.
Caroline, I'm tired.
It's not far now. We'll be there soon.
I'm cold.
We'll fetch you warm milk and honey. You'd like that.
Very much. Thank you, Caroline. What are those dogs doing?
Dogs? Alvin, do exactly as I say. This is important. Run to the inn as fast as you can, and don't look back. Understand?
They're evil dogs.
Run!
What the hell? Shut the gate, quickly! The beast! The beast is attacking! Sound the alarm!
Geralt! Melitele must have sent you. There's a woman outside. The dogs will tear her apart. Help her! Help! No!
Don't open the gate! The beasts will enter! These dogs are deadly.
You people are monsters! Stand aside! I'll save her myself!
Stop. Don't go out there alone.
Damn you! We're all going to die!
Well then, this is not the simple way of starting a chapter. Oh god, my friend is dead. Okay. Oh god, now I'm on fire. Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. That damage. I stepped into the fire. That was not pleasant. Alright, let's try to take care of them before we die. That sounds pleasant, don't you think? Alright, let's go ahead and take you out. Jesus, I took a lot of damage. Nope, fire, Geralt. Fire is bad. Fire is bad.
was that?
Magic, surely.
The beast! Geralt, look!
The time of the sword and axe approaches. The time of the white frost and white light. The time of madness and disdain. Tedirit, the final age. The world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with the new sun. Reborn of elder blood, of hen Iker, of a planted seed. A seed that will not sprout but burst into flames.
The old elven prophecy of Itlena. I hope he's all right.
It seems he saved us from the beast.
Yes, seems so. Oh, I do hope he's not hurt. I'll need to find someone to take care of him. He shouldn't be alone. We'll stay at the inn in the meantime.
Wait a minute. I ran into wild dogs on my way here, but they were nothing like these, and I don't mean just the green fur. Know anything about them?
They've been terrorizing the village for some time. Every few days, a villager is killed. The pack is led by a large hound, perhaps a wolf. People call it the Beast.
Someone might pay to have the beast slain.
That's what witchers do, isn't it? But enough about monsters. What brings you here?
I'm seeking men who wear the sign of the salamander. Seen anyone like that in the area?
Shh, not so loud. There was someone, but the peasants grow silent at the mere mention of him. The Reverend might know more. You may also want to ask him about the beast.
I'll do that.
Did you want to ask me something?
Do we know each other?
It's me, Shawnee. Don't you recognize me? Whatever happened to you? I heard you died during a massacre in Rivia.
Unfortunately, I lost my memory. I recall the last few weeks, nothing more.
I'm afraid I can't help. Medicine's a fledgling science here in the north. I can say that your memory might come back on its own.
It's not that bad. I'm actually getting used to it.
I hate to admit it, but sorcerers are somewhat more effective at this than we are. Maybe one of them could help.
What brings you to this village?
I'm traveling to St. Lebioda's hospital in Vizima to help fight the Catriona plague.
When are you leaving?
Once I've helped the victims of the dog attacks, I guess. I can't abandon them. It'll delay me, but some are certain to die without my aid.
So what'll become of Alvin?
I don't know. I'll look after him for now. Maybe a villager will take him in.
He seems clever enough. Surely someone will want him.
Did you want to ask me something?
It's been a long time since I've heard mention of Salamandra. Do you know anything about them?
I think they're a group of bandits who terrify the locals. Yesterday, they returned a boy they'd whipped with a lamia.
A lamia?
A mayhen crop with small barbs and hooks. It rips away skin and flesh with each strike. Most civilized countries have banned them. The boy was delirious. Muttered something about a ransom and the Reverend. Sadly, he grew feverish, and he died that night.
Thanks. I may stay longer than I planned.
Why the interest in Salamandra?
They killed someone I was fond of, and stole something of mine.
I wouldn't want to be them.
We'll speak later.
We just can't have a simple time as Geralt of Rivia, can we? Also, how did we learn that that kid's name was Alvin? His name was never spoken, and he never said anything aside from just saying the Alvin of prophecy, and being hungry, and running, and evil dogs. Evil dogs. Evil dogs. I say in the next episode of The Witcher Enhanced Edition, we explore around here in the dark, maybe find something to get us paid, and to see our surroundings in the outskirts of Vizima. Benavier of Chaotic Reunion, and I'll see you all in the next. Due to their otherness, unusual abilities, and magic skills, Witchers are treated as outcasts and sometimes even met with hatred. This hatred was made manifest during the infamous attack on Kaer Morhen, which led to the destruction of the fortress and the death of most of the Witchers wintering there. Those who survived are doomed to extinction since they are no longer trained successors. People need Witchers, but are simultaneously afraid of them. The inherent warriors inspire fear because they are mutants and have superhuman powers. A Witcher is rarely a welcome guest, and contacts with members of this profession are mostly always limited to business. Witchers are invariably attacked during pogroms and social upheavals directed against those who deal in magic.